as you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Hi guys, this is Psychic Tracy Brown coming to you today to do our morning soaps. Let me tell you, I forgot last Monday. I had just come back from my Hawaii vacation, mahalo, and completely forgot to go on the radio. So, what a responsible host I am. Oh well, I try, but it's a hot mess over here. I need help. How's everyone doing today? A lot of things to talk about today, but I gotta fix this shirt. All right. I don't mind the boobs showing. I just mind them showing lopsided. Jesus Christ. Help me with the boobs. So I'm gonna let you guys come on. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Port Arthur, Texas. Hi, Texas. I get a lot of people from Texas, by the way. Texas loves me. Texans love me. Hi, Desi. Hi, Jeanette. Hi, Tracy Sandy. Hi, Miss Fabulous. Ms. Fabulous. Hello, everyone. Hi, Tracy. First time seeing you live. Oh, my God. Thank you, Fabulous Beauty. Thank you. You're actually coming on live for the Blog Talk Radio. Before I give you guys out that number, because I don't want you guys holding on for too long, I have things to discuss. I finally caught the morning show. Aww. Desi. You better catch me from where you going, because you going somewhere. You're moving and shaking and doing things. I'm so proud of you, Desi. I'm so proud of you. Desi, by the way, I'm really proud of Desi, because Desi is are you my protege? I don't take prayer requests. I know people that do, so I will definitely hook you up with people that take prayer requests. It's not that I don't. When I see something, I pray immediately. Like if somebody's going through something on Facebook, and anybody can testify, when somebody says, pray for me, I put the prayer in. I don't even say, you got it, or I literally say, God, please help so-and-so, blah, 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 blah. But do I take prayer requests? No. That is so time consuming, and it's not necessarily my gift. Not necessarily. My gift is counseling as a psychic. You know? I just need a group of people to pray for me right now. I'm going through a lot. Okay, so here's what I'm going to have you do instead. I'm going to have you pray for yourself right now. I get up every morning. I woke up this morning and I told God I needed help. And the reason why I needed help is because LA went through these like really bad earthquakes. And other than my own son and his wife, none of my family members reached out to me. And so I said to God, give me strength in knowing and seeing that. Did you guys see that orb? Give me strength in knowing and seeing that. As heartbreaking as it feels, it's healthy to know. So there has to come a time where you have to have your immediate relationship with God no matter what you're going through. And I did the same thing with my sister. My sister lives in a wonderful group home, and she's around African Americans. It's what she needed prior to being around African Americans. She was around a culture that didn't have the patience for her. But you know how blacks are. Like, they know how to handle her because it's culturally related. So when my sister goes off, like a New Yorker, she's around women that are like, girl, stop it right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, and my sister would take advantage of the other culture because they were so subdued. She would be like towering over them, and it was terrible. So she's finally around her, which I prayed for. The reason why I'm telling you this is because I prayed. I said, God, I think one of the problems that I'm having is that she's not around black people. Call me racist. I don't care. God knew. And I was like, there's a painting and stuff going on, so I apologize for the noise. I said, she's not around black people. I need her around her own kind. And then she wound up in a group home in Compton. And she wound up with 3 shifts of 2 to 1 person. That's how difficult she is. Trust me. And then she's been here for a while, and then all of a sudden she just acted out. She was terrible. And they were thinking about kicking her out. And so I took it to God, and I was like, you know, God, I have to tell you, please work on her. My parents are over there with God, and I was like, dudes, like, do what you can. Get inside her dreams, do whatever it takes. Like, physically come down and calm whatever spirit is, like, rising up inside of her. And then I had a conversation with her where I screamed at her, and I was like, if you don't change, I'll never come visit you. And I was screaming. Like, this is, what I'm telling you is like 0.001% of what I gave her. I said, I will never come visit you, because I've been running around with her, going in different facilities for 4 years. And I finally got conservatorship. I finally got her in a group home. I finally got her around black people. And this bitch is going off. I told her. And I spoke to God. And I spoke to God my way, not your way. I spoke to God my way. And I told God. Not that I'm telling him off either, but I was like, God, I can't do this with her. I was like, if she leaves that house, I'm not going to care anymore. And I don't think I meant it, but I did mean it, but I don't think I meant it. When I said it to God, I don't think I meant it. When I said it to her, I meant it. Well, let me tell you, within a week, God answered my prayers, and she has been amazing ever since. I mean, amazing. So I only say that to say, only you know what you're going through. Only you and God know what you're going through. And you're right. It does help a lot to have people pray for you. You're absolutely right. Hi, Claudine. So please, like, if you could find a prayer group, reach out to me, psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. I can hook you up with a prayer group. I believe the only one that can pray what you're going through, because you know what you're going through, is you. Get on your knees and beg God that you need some changes. And I promise you, your prayers will get heard. I promise you. I promise you your prayers will get heard. Now, might there be some changes that you need to make? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay. So, with that being said, who said that? Who said that? Ask and you shall receive. Who said that? He was oh, it was a troll? Oh. Oh, well, somebody got the message. Somebody needed that message. All right. So, there's a couple of things. Dude wasn't sincere, but you're absolutely right. Thank you, Desi. I didn't know he wasn't sincere. Oh, but you know what? Let me tell you something. Then God used you because somebody else needed that message. So the joke's on you. If you're on my channel and you think you're going to trick me, the joke's on you because somebody needed that. And you know what? Maybe you do need prayer. Let's pray for this dude as a collective group, that he will find his soul and not infiltrate and make fun of what we all demand and need in our lives. Screw him. All right. Let me see if I can get this dove thing. And okay, so here's what I decided to do, people. I went out and I purchased all these Dove products, right? And the reason why I purchased all these Dove products, well, that was an extra one. Hold on, guys. You guys know I'm sloppy at best, right? The best you're going to get from me is a good psychic reading. The worst you're going to get from me is sloppiness. So give me a second. All right. It's not like I have an assistant, people, where I could say, pick that up, do this, do that. I don't have that. I would be like that too. Do this, do that. I would. I promise you. All right. Dove. So we were talking yesterday on Vicky Gilvison's video, and I was telling you all how much I love Dove, which I really do. And then somebody said, "You're promoting for free." And I was like, "You're right." And then I thought about it, and I was like, "Ah, it's okay. I don't mind promoting for free. Like, I want people to invest in what has made me happy over the years, right? And Dove makes me happy, right? So then I went to Bible study, and Bible study said something about faith and love. And like giving back, like just give back, just because. Give back because you have the faith, give back because of love, give back in faith and love. There's a really good message from, I forget his name, Mata, from a pastor named Mata, Faith and Love, right? Which really got me to thinking. And it went back to the dove somehow. And I thought about it, so I went straight to Target, right? Not Target, the Bullseye. And I was like, I'm going to show everyone all the products that Dove has out there right now. And they're the most amazing products. So besides the bar of soaps, which you all know about, because that's what Dove is known for, they've got these other great products, right? And in different, like, but they're new age products is what I'm trying to say. They're metaphysically infused products. Don't get it twisted, people. Everyone is entering the metaphysical world in their way. So Dove is doing it in their way. And there's a lot of soaps out there that are all infusing some amazing stuff into their products, right? And so, let's start with the deodorant. And put my glasses on. This is a clear finish that Dove has, you guys can't see it. Clear finish. And then this is my favorite deodorant. It's Cool Essentials, so it has cucumbers in it. Let me see if I can get this light up. Get this light a little dark so maybe you guys can see it. Maybe point it to me. All right, maybe I should just bring this closer to me. Ah, that's fine. I'll just bring it a little closer. We'll figure everything else out later. I'm late. What's going on? We're talking about Dove today. All right. Okay, so there's the cool finish. Maybe that's why Dove is expensive. They know what they're selling. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This flavor, I like to call them flavors now. This has Purely Pampering. That's what it's called. And one of the flavors that I got was coconut milk and jasmine petals. And if you guys know anything about what I put in my candle magic, jasmine is one of the ingredients for love, right? This one is Purely Pampering. Again, same product. It's called Purely Pampering. It's sweet cream with peonies. And peonies is a form of rose. Oh, that's my favorite. I love that scent. Oh, really? Do you love it? You guys can't see it, though. It really upsets me that these lights are just... I can't get these lights to work. Hold on a second. I need the light. Well, let me turn off the light. Maybe if I turn it off. Oh, that's better. Let me just turn the light off for a minute. So this is Purely Pampering. There you go. Purely Pampering with sweet cream and peony flowers, which is a form of roses. Peonies come from the rose family. This one, a lot of black folks love shea butter, something or other. So this one is shea butter with vanilla. We love shea butter. Oh my God. Every businesswoman I know has a form of shea butter in their product if they're African American. Oh, I picked it up twice. How could I do that? Oh, I'll replace it. Um, this is cucumber and garden tea. Remember garden tea, garden green tea scent. Remember green tea takes out the toxins. This is my favorite. The cucumber is my favorite, right? Now, these are my latest favorites. Oh, I forgot. Hold on a second. Hey, baby. These are my latest favorites, which are wait, why is this not working? Why is this not working? Why is my did my radio show not go on? Darn it. Let me see something. Oh, there you go. I couldn't find anybody. Okay, so this is my favorite, and this is called Body Wash Mousse. And as you guys know from yesterday, rose oil is my favorite, but it also comes in argan oil. And if you don't know, if you take argan oil for your hair, like ingest it, it's good for your hair along with biotin. All right. And then we have coconut oil. Look at that. All right. Oh, this is lavender. This is my second favorite. And this isn't the lavender that I was talking about. There was another tiny little product, half the size of this, that Dove brought out that had lavender and something else, and that broke me up. But this is not the lavender. This is a nice one. Right, Desi? The lavender, right? Good morning, Colleen. And then, did I tell him about you, Desi? I was about to tell him about you, and then I forgot. I will do it. And then, this is what started it all. I actually started with shower foam, and shower foam had, you know, deep moisture, you know, gentle cleanness. This is what I started with, and then they went and expanded, you know, cucumber, shea butter, blah blah blah. So I brought so many with the full intentions of returning everything, right? Do I care? No. I was going to return everything. Then I get to the register and the girl's putting out a $10 gift card. And I was like, what's happening? And she was like, oh, if you buy 5, you get a $5 gift card, but I brought 10, so I got a $10 gift card, right? So now I'm thinking, oh my God, do I really want to return? Do I really want to return this? And I know this cost me a lot of money. This cost $88, and I'm not bragging, but I was doing it for you because I'm giving back from the sermon in church. I mean, not church, Bible study. It was a really good sermon, by the way. And then I was like, well, now I can't return it. And I can't return it because I want the gift card. Hello? I'm not going to return it. I want the gift card, right? So my intentions after that, I was like, well, it doesn't make a difference, right? What I'll do is I'll just put a promotion out and I'll send this to you guys, right? But then I checked into shipping, and this only cost $6. Shipping would cost me $20 because of the weight. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work. So then I decided for everyone, because I have to give back, right? I really do. And so, for everyone, sorry, I feel better. For everyone that joins me on Blog Talk Radio, subscribes to Blog Talk Radio, this is a challenge now. You have to subscribe to Blog Talk Radio. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, thank you, Colleen. Colleen's like, you can't ship aerosol anyway. Thank you. So you have to subscribe to my Blog Talk channel. You have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you have to offer up at least 3 predicted hits. You have to tell me the video, and you have to tell me the time. At least 3. Everyone that does that, I will give you a free gift card from the Bullseye or from Walmart so that you could purchase your own Dove product. Do you like that? I'm giving back as best as I can give back. All right. Let's talk about retrogrades. We are going to talk about retrogrades today. Hang on, people. This channel is about information. And so today we're going to talk about retrogrades. And then we'll do the readings, okay? So, oh, did I not do Mercury? Oh, I know what Mercury means automatically. Okay. How can you do everyone but Mercury? That is hilarious. All right, Mercury retrograde. Let's start with Mercury. Mercury's retrograde from July 7th, 7/7, started yesterday until August 1st. Most people add another week of shadow, and so people have been adding August 7th, but it literally ends August 1st. Mercury retrograde is about communication. It's about, it'll start out in Cancer, end up in Leo. It's about readjusting how you all communicate with each other. How do you communicate at work? How do you communicate with your relationships, with your children? If communications are off, you will experience some explosive personalities during Mercury retrograde. This is where many people break up, and they break up sometimes with volatile arguments. Watch your cars. Your cars will be affected, especially if you have not taken care of them. And you should have. And then the head gasket breaks, but if you would have taken it in, you wouldn't have had this problem. So Mercury retrograde is like how we deal with transportation. Expect delays. If you're traveling, expect delays. Mercury retrograde is a problematic planet when it goes retrograde. All right? Expect delays on the plane, expect delays in traffic. You know, give yourself enough time. It also brings up, thank you, Desi Doll, it also brings up past stuff that you thought you've dealt with. And I find that interesting, right? Talking about past stuff, because we just had an earthquake, and I thought I dealt with family by like moving away from them, but somehow or another it came back up again, because for no one to contact me except my son and his wife is problematic. I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with it because it's Mercury retrograde. So I can't even like speak to anyone and say, what the hell? Like today, like now's not the time to challenge that. So I gotta sit on it. And maybe the lesson is to see it, not to communicate it. Do you see what I'm talking about? Does anybody get what I'm trying to say to you? Jupiter is also retrograde, and Jupiter, let me see if I can find it. Yes, Jupiter is about greater abundance. Jupiter retrograde is what you want. I don't know, right? Oh, well, Mercury and Gemini, by the way, Desi, Mercury and Gemini get along. It's your wheelhouse. So Geminis are less affected by, is it Mercury or Uranus? I forget. Don't ask me those questions. I'll answer them later. One of them is your wheel. I think it's Mercury. Yes, Mercury's in your wheelhouse. So you are less affected, Geminis, by Mercury retrograde ever. There's something that you handle very well with Mercury direct or in reverse. And retrograde, by the way, everyone, for those that don't know, retrograde is not the planets reversing. You know, they go like this and they're in sync. We call it a retrograde when it stops moving, when it's like this. And it moves ever so slowly. I wish, well, I'm not the master in astrology. The funny thing is, I think I'm learning as I'm teaching you guys. Jupiter in retrograde is here from April 10th to April 11th. And this is a time of abundance and change in abundance and prosperity, not necessarily for money, but it could be for money or it could be prosperity in other parts of your lives. Desi is one of those people. When did you start your Starseed Revelation channel, Desi? What month did you start it in? Desi's one of my proteges who has her own channel and it's called Starseed Revolution. And she does astrology and she's really good at it. When did you start, Desi? Do you remember what month? Well, she'll show me in a minute. And Jupiter is that sign that gives off abundance. Maybe March, early April. Okay, Desi says maybe March, early April. Which actually, Desi, fell in line with Jupiter retrograde. Jupiter retrograde is about greater abundance, luck, and fortune. Cutting out negativity. Clearing and stepping away from old habits. No, Blonde, this is not for entertainment purposes only. This is real life stuff. Who are you? Don't do that for me. I don't need your help. No, it's not, Calistan. It's not for entertainment purposes only. I don't need anyone's help. I will let you know when it's for entertainment purposes only. Thank you. Who are you? Greater abundance, luck, fortune. Sorry, Tracy. Oh, don't worry, Calistan. I just don't need help from someone I've never even seen their name before. That's what I was really complaining about. Girl, you fine. Stepping away from old habits, karmic habits. All right? You know when we all say, I'm just going through things, I don't know what I want to do. Step away. Step away from old habits. I'm going to block you in a minute, Blonde. Really, I'm going to block you. It's about wisdom and learning and valuable spiritual lessons. And Desi Doll steps into that without even knowing it. It's interesting how the planets are pushing you and guiding you and talking to you. And Desi's been going through this for a while. She's like, oh, I should open up a channel. I'm like, you should open up a channel. Oh, I did a reading on, some celebrity, but I didn't post it, Tracy, but I just want to tell you what it said. And I was like, I'm happy to listen to it. But she entered into, a couple of things happened with her. She entered into her spiritual grace. What she's going to do with it, who cares? She walked into her spiritual grace. And by overcoming that fear of dealing with the public, like I deal with the public, and the public sometimes curses me out, and I'm like, I'll curse you right back out. And I'm okay with it. Sometimes the guys are like, I love your boobs, and I'm like, and they're fabulous. You know what I mean? Not everybody can deal with the public the way I could deal with it. And so this was one of her fears. Sorry, Desi, the first 10 minutes is going to be about you. But she overcame it to do the videos. And then right after that, by overcoming this one feat, which was heavy for her, she applied for something. And she just called me up and she goes, I just applied for this. And I was like, oh, you go, girl. What? You did it. What? You did it. Okay, that's it. Okay, so I just blocked Juan. I don't like people that mess with me. I just don't have time. Um, and she's like, I applied for something. And she just like said, I applied for it. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I did. And she got it. And her life is moving on, with or without anyone. She just made a decision and she stepped into a second grace of change. All right. The first grace, ironically, was this: opening up a YouTube channel. Who knew? That then gave her the push to go to the next level. I have another client did the same thing. She came to me yesterday or Friday, and she's complaining, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna listen to the complaints. I just listen. And then she said the same thing to me. Yes, I think she texted me yesterday, and she goes, okay, I applied to this thing, and I'm like, good for you. And Desi goes, I didn't even think about it. I just did it. I just applied. And her life is now like moving. Desi's life is now moving so fast with so much good luck. Cutting out the negativity, which is what we had always discussed. Cutting out the negative space that prevents you from moving forward. All right? The negative people, the negative space. It is about you and your greater good and what you're going to be giving back to the world. Not relationships, family members, anyone that blocks your beauty of showing yourself to the world. All right? Jupiter retrograde is honoring your fabulousness and saying to you, and I'll bless you. If you just figure out that you're being blocked, I will so bless you. So Jupiter is about introspection, go inside, reflection, philosophical thinking, operating with balance, having an open mind and an open heart center. Have you ever heard of that, an open heart center? Everybody wants somebody to love them. But how much do you give back? Where is your open heart center? And not have an expectation of something in return. All right? Expansion of intuitive abilities and expansion of your personal power. So Jupiter, the prescription is, and I got this from Lion's Heart on Instagram, what possibilities should I open myself up to? Desi is a very good example. She started out with the YouTube channel, Starseed Revolution. Go ahead and subscribe to her. What expectations should I focus on less or let go of? Did you hear what I said? What expectation should I focus on less or let go of? Some of you have an online store that is not healthy right now. Is it time to let it go? Is it time to look at it? Oh, you're welcome, Desi. Is it time to look at what you're doing and deciding it doesn't work for you? None of this works for you anymore. All right? But that's for you to understand. It's not failing. It's just the format is off today. You might have to revisit it. I used to have Blog Talk Radio a long time ago. I stopped it and I tried to bring it back, like back in January. It didn't work. And I had to figure out the right format. I was like, something's wrong. I just don't want to open up a Blog Talk Radio show. I want to, this is really bothering me. By the way, I cut my own t-shirt, so of course it's fucking lopsided. I had to figure out how to get it feeling right. I'm not about perfection, because if I was about perfection, my hair would be on point. I'm not about perfection. But it has to feel right, and it has to feel right because I'm giving back to you, right? What silver lining in my story is Jupiter trying to show me? What gifts does Jupiter want to manifest for me? Jupiter is deep. I invite you to Google Jupiter retrograde for yourself, because change is mandated. And even though it's retrograde through April 10th and August 11th, it's a lifestyle change. All right? I invite you to challenge yourself with what changes you need to invest in. All right? Jupiter retrograde is in Capricorn, and we're likely to deal with issues centered around taking responsibility for our lives and our successes and how efficient we are with our time. Time is a big thing with me. Work, career, overall practicality, because it's in Capricorn. Earth lessons aplenty. Make sure you have your shit together. If not, you'll be forced to deal with it anyways. And trust me, if the universe forces you, they will kick your ass. The universe? God? You stay too long stuck somewhere and see if God doesn't make it the worst situation ever. And then you're like, well, I guess this is over. I gotta go. But it doesn't have to be that way, is what I'm trying to say. Saturn, wait. Am I doing Saturn or Jupiter? Oh, this is Saturn. Saturn's a bitch. Hold on a second. Oh, you don't want to mess with Saturn. All right, I think, let's go to Saturn. Jupiter retrograde. Oh, yeah. Earth lesson, okay. All right, this is Saturn. I'm done with Jupiter. Okay, so Saturn is also retrograde. Remember, Jupiter's retrograde April 10th through August. Saturn is retrograde April 20th through September. Saturn is retrograde for you to refocus, restructure, re-strategize, responsibility, time. It's karmic lessons when Saturn is retrograde. It's discipline and determination. Saturn, they call Saturn the Lord of Karma. You don't want to fuck with Saturn. Not at all. It's now expect to receive karmic repercussions and to reap the rewards for whatever you have sown in the last retrograde, which was September. But you guys don't know this, so forgive yourself for not knowing. Doesn't mean you're not going to reap the repercussions. It just means today you know. Last retrograde in September, you didn't know. So, your hard work and all the good you have done will not go unnoticed. Open, trust, and receive. So Saturn's twofold. If you've been a bitch in your life, men and women, because don't think men can't be bitches because they're so emotional. They act like they're not emotional, but they can be little bitches, right? And if you're a bitch, no, Raphael, I'm not going to do the earthquakes. It upset my stomach so bad. I can't even invest in it anymore. I was here, so in any case, Saturn are your earth lessons. You'll be forced to learn during this cycle. Saturn has a bad rep, but keep in mind that although it's a malefic influence in astrology, it only gives us what we need to align with our purpose. So Saturn will kick your ass, trust me, but it's for the greater good. So I love these planets because it's like everyone that calls me right now, everyone says, I don't know. It's like, what do you need to know? What would you like me to tell you in a reading? And they go, I'm just confused and I'm lost. Comment, just confused and I'm lost. Comment, you know what you're confused about. You know what you're lost about. No one ever can identify it with their own tongues. They want me to identify it. Once I identified it, then they come out and they say everything that's been bothering them. But a lot of what you're going through is the planets. The planets are trying to get you to operate differently. So, with Saturn, if you procrastinate, avoid, and delay your own progress, then this could be a bumpy few months. If you're a boss ass bitch, then this could be a time to reap the rewards where you have suddenly see the treasures of your labor. All in all, you will be confronted with the way in which you attack these Saturn energies. You will be asked to examine your structures. Saturn in retrograde also asks us to look at the structures and paradigms that are not working for us, everyone. That includes your relationships. It's okay to look at your relationships and say this doesn't work. It's okay to look at your children and say, maybe I did something wrong, but the way you're acting doesn't work for me anymore. So I have to put you in boarding school. Do you understand? Like, handle your business. What needs to be revised is what Saturn is asking. Where are you limiting yourself in the constructs of society? Right? I'm a psychic. Most church people don't identify with me. Should I hide from the church people? Or can I say, I'm a psychic that loves God and Jesus? Screw you. Haha. That's what I've decided to do. I'm in my Saturn where I'm pushing back. Because guess what? Church isn't working the way it used to work for all of us. Church is about fear. Spirituality is about honoring your power, about honoring how eclectic you are, how silly you are, how quirky you are. It's about not being perfect. It's about being okay with who you are. I don't fix this shirt. Oh my God, this really bothers me. All right. Saturn is the father of time and lessons. What lessons have you learned? Saturn retrograde invites you to apply those lessons to manifest the timeline of your desires, to break free from the entanglements of your past, right? It's your choice. I mean, when my family didn't contact me during 2 major earthquakes, that's sad, of course, but it's also healthy to see and to know and to operate differently now. Not with hatred, because I really don't care, but to be kind of like, okay, I hear you. Loud and clear. It's your choice. The more sovereign and authentic you are, the less you create entangled timelines with others from transactional interactions and manipulations. Free yourself. Time is on your side. Oh, yes, it is. This came from the Duchess of Eastwick on Instagram. Saturn is the planet of karma and responsibility. It's a good opportunity to self-reflect on your behaviors and fears and limiting beliefs about yourself and others. Bless yourself and trust that everything is happening for your highest good. So, I always tell the story about how I travel. And I steal the Bibles from every hotel. So I've got this stack of very colorful Bibles, by the way, right? Black, gold, red, green, blah, 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 blah. Throughout the years, I've got this stack of Bibles. I don't even know where they are anymore because it became less exciting to steal them, right? This time I go to Hawaii and there was a Bible, red color, but I already had red, so I was like, I don't know if I'm going to take another red one. And a Book of Mormon. And I was like, oh, that's odd. Book of Mormon. We go on the road to Hana and we get a history lesson, the whole trip, 8 hours, about Hawaii. And our tour guide, who called himself Travis, but his name was not Travis, but he called himself Travis because he was with a group of black people. It was hilarious. And he goes, most Hawaiians are Mormons. Did you guys know that? And I was like, Mormons? And he's like, yeah. Of course, the Catholic Church came in and really tried to get ethnicity out of Hawaii, meaning they had 12 commandments, the original 10 that we all know, and then they had, you cannot speak your own language and you cannot hula dance. So no surprise that most of them are Mormons, because once they realized what was happening, they were angry against any structured religion that wouldn't let them be themselves, right? Therapy boss, like what? And that's what they did to Africans when they put us in a slave ship, brought us over to North Carolina, Louisiana. Louisianans survived some of their cultural ethnicity from Africa. That's why you have all that stuff going on in Louisiana, because they maintained their history. But those that went to North Carolina, they were beaten and killed, and children taken from them, and husbands taken from them, all in the name of God and religion. And we could not speak our own language. We had to adhere to their ideology. And so we're now at a space where I'm a psychic from my African culture, but I have the religious of the boss over our culture that said, I'm not allowed to do this. And throughout 400, 500, 600 years of slavery past, it's been deeply ingrained that we forgot Africa. We forgot Africa. Yeah, that's right. Hoodoo is in the South. Yes. I don't want to call out the races, but yes, they were afraid of hoodoo and voodoo and thought that if they insist upon us being with them for their comfortability, but it made us forget who we are. So when I talk to African Americans, sometimes they look at me and they go, that's not right, blah, 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 blah. And I go, it is right for me. And then I put up the YouTube channel and I found my pot of people that have also been a little confused, because you have these feelings inside about hoodoo and voodoo and magic and no one to share it with. And then bingo bango, our pot of people are together here today watching this channel. And don't forget, I started in 2011. I was the only black psychic. Now you turn on anything, you just put psychic readings, horoscope readings, so many black folks. You know, we came out. And that's what Saturn is about. Deal with all of that stuff, right? And so I'm proud of everyone. I'm proud of all those people that don't identify with something that no longer feels good for them. All right? Thank you, Desi. Desi goes, people fear what they don't understand. But internally, it's always there. Africa's always in you. Always. So now it's just time to invest in Africa, whatever that means inside your gut. For me, it was psychic and candle magic, and for the positive. Extreme Diva says hoodoo is a nature and herbs practice. Most hoodoo practitioner is originally earth doctors. I agree. Or they were the mothers in the community that would pull things together from the earth. In any case, of course, Desi Go, that's your DNA. My DNA is identifying with my original. And by the way, it turns out I'm Benin, as they raised it. It was 44%, but I think it was raised to like 49%. And that's where voodoo originated from. No surprise. When I read that, I was like, there you go. I always heard the memo. All right? All right, let's move on, guys. Neptune retrograde. Neptune is from June 21st. It's about spirituality again, inner tranquility, vision, and becoming focused. Neptune retrograde is a great awakening in spiritual awareness, a new perception of reality, clear thinking, seeing through deception. Religion has always lied to us. And when I say religion, I mean the brick and mortar, not God and Jesus. Don't get confused. I mean the brick and mortar. I mean the institutions. That's Catholic, Protestant, Presbyterian, Methodist. Who else am I missing, guys? All those institutions tricked us. All right? Unmasking, unveiling, no longer being fooled. Tricked or manipulated. No longer Baptist. Oh my God, yes. Oh. No longer being fooled, tricked, or manipulated. Feeling unlimited. That's how I feel when I do my work. I feel so expanded, so much expansion, because I'm in a space. Thank God it took a minute for me to get there, because I have been fighting religion for years. But today, thank God, I'm like, I am what I am. I'm Popeye. Do you remember that? I am what I am. Okay, I digress. Feeling unlimited, empowered, in the flow of incredible ability to manifest a new existence, expansion, major transformation, and your soul's revolution. And Desi, just getting back to you, by opening up your YouTube channel, I honestly believe it was that trigger that said, I'm just going to apply for this job, and bingo bango, you're going to enter into a world, which she already understands this, but I'm just telling you guys, of a whole new level of spirituality, a whole new level of belief systems, where she's going. How amazing is that? How amazing to spend time somewhere where somebody has a philosophical thinking that is so broad and so expansive and so loving and so responsible, and to spend time and space in that land of change. Wow. 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 All right. But I want to invite you all to complete what's missing. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to invite you all to complete what's missing. All right. Pluto retrograde. Pluto retrograde. Oh, wait. And Neptune retrograde is from, yes, June 21st to November 27th. So that's a long stretch. A lot of work can be done. Pluto retrograde is from April 24th. Most of the retrogrades began in April, to October 2nd. Pluto is the root of problems and situations that have been an issue. You all are going to have to deal with some ugly. Ugly within self, ugly within others. You can't always look at somebody else and see somebody else as the problem. You have to say, how did I contribute? Like, I was watching Real Housewives of Potomac, which is now my favorite. That dinner supersede Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa Giudice is flipping the table. That butter knife was the best. Love that episode. But it's about dealing with the root of, what's her name? Oh, yes. You really, I love that. What's her name? Is it Ashley? No, Ashley's the tall, Candace. Candace is a little skinny one, kind of a little annoying. I see her as Mighty Mouse. That's the way she looks to me, like Mighty Mouse. Just kind of annoying. And how she has to deal with her mother. And how Pluto is dealing with the root of problems and situations that have been an issue. Deal with it. All right? Where are you still being held back from what you want and what you desire. Time to face the shadows. Shadows are your ugly. Shadows are drinking, drugs, sex, not feeling love, mommy issues, daddy issues, molestation issues. Like, what is holding you back? Time to talk about it. Time to face the shadow and let go of what no longer serves you. Transformation and change in relationships, in careers, in environments. And the only thing I did not discuss, which is not retrograde, is Uranus and Taurus. Uranus and Taurus is not retrograde. It is here for the next 6 years. It is balancing out everything that you all are going through. And adding and contributing, all right? So Uranus is not retrograde at all. It is direct, but Uranus is a fun, kick-ass planet. It's in Taurus, which is very stable and still and doesn't want to make changes. Uranus says, it's not working for me anymore. So a lot of the things that we're seeing with the Me Too, Epstein getting arrested, Sarah Sanders quitting, all of that is Uranus. Whatever doesn't work from a morals perspective, Uranus goes, well, no, no. So don't be, I don't get this shirt under control. Don't be surprised. I cut this up myself. That was a huge mistake. Don't be surprised if relationships fall apart, guys. I'm calling it Saturn return. It's Uranus and Taurus. Don't be surprised if relationships go amok. Don't be surprised. You already know your relationships are a mess. Stop trying to save something that needs to be dissolved. No, Desi's the one that has her starseed revelation. So she believes in tarot. It is what it is. Who cares? Do you understand that, guys? All right, for your own personal reading, I need to turn this off. Email me at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. I hope this helped. Did it help? Let me know if it helped. Right now, let me know. And for those of you that email me, comment, what is this on the floor? Oh yeah, I know what this is. Email me, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my Blog Talk Radio channel. And 3 predicted idiots. It doesn't matter. 3 predicted idiots. The video and the time, I need 3 of them. And I will send you a gift card for $7 to purchase your own stuff. I don't have my cards here. I'm grateful for your Uranus and Taurus. It forced me to confront a lot of things. Yes, it did, Desi. Wow. You guys don't know. When we, sometimes. Desi, you came over the mountain, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you pushed yourself to get over the mountain. She pushed herself to heal. She knew internally this was not a good feeling, and she just really worked on herself until she got over the mountain. So again, Desi, I'm really proud of you. I do have a lot of clients that I'm really proud of. Just like, it's amazing to see growth. It's just amazing. Yeah, it's amazing. In any case, I'm proud of you. I can't say that enough. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. And I'm only saying it to Desi because Desi is walking into her, oh my God, her authentic change right now today. And just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's take a reading. And 917, you have been amazing by staying. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, 917, hold on. You have been amazing by staying on, and I really thank you for staying on. 917263, you are up. Hi, 917.
Hi, happy Monday. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Happy Monday to you. What's going on? How can I assist you?
Yes, are you doing reading?
Oh, yeah, I know. That's why you're on the phone.
Oh, okay, thank you. I was just listening.
I know. I'm here for you now.
Yes, I was so engrossed in what you were saying. Okay, yes, I would like to ask about a relationship with a gentleman named Trey.
Okay, so let's talk about this relationship with a gentleman. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me. What's your name?
Tina.
Tina. Please talk to me about Tina, Father God. Tina is your child. She's your love. She's your beloved. Do I need the final outcome? Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus.
I really love you too.
In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right. So I'm just going to talk, Tina, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. What I say may not make sense to you, to me. It should make more sense to you, but together we'll piece it through. The first thing I'm getting is a water sign man, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. If he's not a water sign man, it also could be a father figure. Also could be a very conscientious, kind, caring man, or the presumption of kind and caring, especially in the beginning. All right? But I do get a need to walk away. I also get maybe some shadow stuff going on, meaning could be some drugs, alcohol, jail, gambling, sex. Like maybe too much. Maybe the neighborhood penis is roving around too much, like it's just excessive. I get the sun card, but I get it in a past position. So I don't know if you were asking yourself, should I leave or should I just forget about this guy? When I get the sun card, it's a resounding yes. When I get it in a past position, I'm placing the question in a way where it's like, should I stay or should I go? But I put it, should I stay? I get it, should I go? Because it's in a past position. The answer then would be yes. But there's something here about family or family money or commitment to staying. All right. I'm also getting a fire sign woman, or a very cocky woman, or a very expressive type of woman. Either expression in her hair, in her makeup, in her clothing. If she's not a fire sign woman, she is standing next to this man. I get justice, so I want, justice is next to my shadow card. I don't know if you guys can see all of this. So I don't know if there's some jail stuff going on and some legal stuff going on that's going to have to be dealt with. Oh, Desi, don't worry, you don't have to be quiet. Go for it. And anybody else, if you want to pull your cards and help, go for it. I do get a page of swords that's next to this woman, that's next to this man, and it could be a child that is acting out and could be not acting well in terms of this relationship stuff that's going on. It also could be very bad news if there's any legal situation that's happening. If there's any legal situation, this will not turn out to anyone's favor. In my hopes and fears, I get like prayer and hope that this will all work out. But my final outcome is my death card, and death card means change will come. Change will come whether you like it or not. Change will not come the way you like it. So, give me something to go on. What's happening here, Tina?
Oh, I just met him. We just started talking, so, I don't know. That was juicy. Yeah, I just started talking, so.
All right, so let's figure a couple of things out. I get a fire sign woman here. What's your sign?
Sagittarius.
Oh, you are Sagittarius. Okay. What's his sign?
He's an Aries.
He's in Aries. All right. All right. I'm not getting him as an air sign. I'm getting him as a water sign. So I do feel like he may have walked away from someone. Do you know anything about his story?
No.
Why? You guys haven't discussed anything about, like, well, I was dating this person. You guys haven't.
I don't want to. No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you on what you're saying. Yeah, he told me about his past, some of the things, but I'm just trying to get all that you're saying.
Oh, yeah. No, but you can work with me right now. Who did he just leave? What was that story like?
Oh, we talk about like religion from a religious point of view. So he was just talking to me about God and being blessed and being in a really good space right now. He said that he's had trials for the past 21 years.
You know what
so
I
he's
find?
presenting like a God-like image to me.
Huh?
He's presenting like a godly man image to me.
Oh, godly man image. Okay. Listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. You know what I found interesting? When I asked you what was his past relationship like, you told me you guys went straight to like God and spirituality, right?
Yeah.
I want to know what his past relationship was like. Did he?
No, we just started talking, so I have to. Yeah, I have to. He just was talking to me about God and his career and stuff like that. So.
What's his career?
I'll talk to him about that later on today.
Oh yeah, don't push because I'm asking. Don't push him, because you might discover something that you're not ready for. What's his career?
He's an actor and a director.
All right. All right. All right. So let me breathe a little bit. Unless he's like a Tyler Perry type of guy, I don't believe acting's a real job. That's just me, right? That's just me. I could be wrong. I don't believe it. I think that unless he is
I understand.
You get it, right? Unless,
totally.
yeah, unless he can tell me he's an Idris and he's got like that resume that shows that he's an actor, that it really is his job. I'm like, oh, actor. Oh, good for you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would rather someone say to me that I work as security and I do acting during the day. I would rather that than for someone to say acting is my career. How old is he?
No, but he's been more doing 41. He's been doing it like his entertainment, like he's been doing it behind the scenes, so like still, directing and things like that.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to use you as an example, everyone, this is where I feel like you guys might fight me. Like, I get afraid. Don't think I don't get intimidated. I get afraid to bust a bubble. Like, I get scared and I'm like, and then I just let it all out. But so here's what I want you to do. I'm concerned that I don't believe him. I'm concerned that you're enamored by him. I think his spirituality and God talk might be because of you, not because of him. I think you're right. He is an actor. And I think he has these ebbs and flows of dealing with women based upon what they tell him. So I think if you were to tell him that you believe in mermaids, he would be like, "Oh my God, so do I." And he'll look it up and he'll know everything about mermaids and blah 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 blah, right? Um, there is something compatible about you two, though, because there might be this illusion that you're in as much as he's in. So there might be something compatible here. But there's a legal situation with this guy. I don't know if it's drunk driving or something, where he has to go to court. He's got the shadow card here, so he's got some ugly. And I gotta tell you, I know the acting world, all right? You know what's in the acting world? Drugs and alcohol, period. And most people can't come out of that because every party you go to has something to do with drugs and alcohol. I think that, yeah, I think that you're being a little hoodwinked. I think it sounds fascinating. I think Aquarian men love to fantasize. Love it.
Aries. He's an Aries.
I thought you said Aquarian.
That's an Aries.
Oh, he's Aries. Do you know his birthday exactly?
April 8th.
April 8th. Okay, I apologize. I'm going to stick to what the cards say no matter what. I don't believe him at all.
I'm sorry?
I don't believe him. I don't believe him, and I don't want you to, like, fall for this. Like, don't fall for this.
No, he has movies out. He's just not really big, like Will and them. But no, he has movies out.
I don't believe him, and I'm going to stick to that. I'm not saying he's not an actor. I'm saying there's not enough of him to be whatever this is. He's 41. He's at 41. At 21, I would believe this. I'd be like, oh my God, he's 21. He's finding himself. At 31, I would be like, get your shit together. At 41, have your shit together. Do you understand? So,
yeah.
I'm just saying that, I'm just saying that I don't believe him. Spirit doesn't believe him. I think you're going to discover something amazing, and I don't think you're going to like it. I think he has some drug or alcohol issues. Do you know anything? Like, does he love to drink? Did he join AA? Like, there's so much that you don't know.
Oh, wow. Well, why did we connect? Do you know?
Oh, no, you connected because you wanted to connect. Like, that's on you. That's not spirit. Spirit's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And you're going, please, Spirit, I like him. And Spirit goes, oh, well, we're going to let you do this then. We're not going to interfere. You can call Tracy and maybe she'll get in. We'll use Tracy to get to you because there's no accident that you called me. So Spirit would have said, call Tracy. Call Tracy. It's no accident that you were the first one on. All right. Thank you. I think you might want to hold this in archive and then come back and listen to it. I think because you're going to discover that there's an ornery personality about your Aries guy. Ornery. I think today he's all about spirituality. I think he throws temper tantrums. I think it's all about him. I think you're going to discover that it's nice now, but later you're going to discover he's a real problem. My concern, because this is what I get with a lot of my women, my concern is that you're going to fall in love. You know, that you already want to create this family essence with this guy, and he is all about self. And how I know this, by the way, Tina, is because he's not talking about his past. Do you understand?
No, he told me he said he had 21 years. He told me he had years of challenges. He said that.
Mm-hmm. That's vague, though. He's not talking about his past. And I want to hear his recent past. Like, what happened? Was he 21 years in jail? Like, what happened with your recent past and your recent relationship? Most people talk about that. Most people talk about it because they don't want to get hurt again. So they speak about it. But at least speaking about it means you recognize something so wrong in your past relationship and you don't want that to happen.
Oh, okay. All right, well, I had another friend that was a Virgo, so I didn't know. He was moving really slow, so I don't know if you get better energy from him.
Oh, well, no, I didn't pick up on a Virgo. I'm picking up on your Aries guy. All right. So, with all that being
Wait,
said,
I didn't hear. It went in and out. I didn't hear what you said.
I said, no, I'm not picking up on a Virgo. I'm picking up on this Aries guy. But if you want to talk about the Virgo, you can call me for your own reading.
Hello? Wait, I can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, clearly now.
Okay, good. Now, I'm saying if you want to know about the Virgo, you can just call me for your own reading for the Virgo. But even the bottom card is a Ten of Swords. You got to be careful. I'm begging you. This is not jackpot. It is familiar energy. Okay. I said this man is not jackpot. It's okay. We're gonna end this anyway. Don't drive yourself crazy. We're gonna end this anyway. Call me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Okay, I'm checking out. I'm sorry, Tina. I hope you enjoy the reading. She said she couldn't hear. The more I didn't have anything nice to say, the more she couldn't hear. So it is what it is. Oh, Tina, call me when you feel healthy and safe. To recognize what this is for you. Call me when you feel healthy and safe. Yes. What are some of the comments real quick so I can just express them to Tina, you know, because she is going to go back and look at this. It's not what she wanted to hear. Yes. It's not what she wanted to hear. I'm so sorry about that. And this is a really good example. Like, a psychic reading is not about what you want to hear. It's your spirit guides and my spirit guides. And if anything, she's being warned. She's being warned, but she does sound like she already fell in love with him. So, again, morning soaps. The drama is right here. Yes. Desi says she went through mental gymnastics on that to make it what it wasn't. Yeah. I tell you, if you want drama, listen to morning soaps. Like, this is this is what I go through, people. What I go through. The good part about the reading, if anybody has any more comments before I take the next one, the good part about the reading is that it's now archived. It's video archived. It's, you know, radio archived. So you'll be able to go back and listen to it. That is the good part. But she's gonna call back. She's gonna call back, and she's gonna be like, Tracy, you were right, because my subsequent cards didn't show it getting better. All right. Um, and my bottom card didn't really showed her stepping into some mud. And interesting enough, I think he sold her the golden handcuffs. Do you know what that is? The golden handcuffs. It's what you think is amazing, but it's like a trap. It's like, come through these doors. Come do this. And then they clink clink on you, and it looks good, so you'll get some probably amazing sexual energy from this guy, but you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna see that he's a full-on drug addict, a full-on alcoholic, that he wields his little penis anywhere and everywhere it could be, and then blames drugs or alcohol for it. No extreme divas. Ari goes, damn, not the golden handcuffs. Not that. Oh, Desi. That's why he showed up as a water sign energy? What do you mean by that? Oh, Calistan, he was definitely hiding behind God. Yes. It's an illusion. Oh. Yes, it's an illusion. That's Desi Dar from Starseed Revolution. Desi said he showed up as a water sign guy to be one with her, emotionally responsible with her, looked like he's a caring person, but under that robe, he is hiding things. And I'm telling you, whatever he's hiding, it is going to drop out. Because whatever this is, he can't hide it. Anyone, by the way, who cannot talk about X issues, and I didn't say vomit on you, I mean just really talk about your most recent X issue, is hiding something. Trust me. Extreme Divas feels like he's a cheater and a liar. All right. Let's take a commercial break. I am going to heat up my coffee, and you guys are going to look at Dove. You guys are going to look at some Dove products here. I'm exhausted. And that was just one reading. You guys talk to each other. I'm taking a commercial break. Oh my God. Heat up my coffee. Go to the bathroom. Wash my hands. Come back and take another one. All right, guys. Oh, by the way, oh God, Desi Doll's thinking. Okay, you guys keep talking to each other. I love you guys. Love, love, love you guys. Let me just see something here. Let's put this back. this. Let's put you back to. They tricked me. Interesting. Damn it. All right, I am back, guys. I was gonna have like this laugh track, but it didn't work out because every device I have is in use. All right, I don't care. I think it's because of Blog Talk Radio. So let's just see. I think it's because of Blog Talk Radio. Or maybe voice memos too. I keep all my apps open. Nope, won't go through. Oh, who cares? Okay. So, all right, fine, who cares? I am back, and thank you guys. I love the fact that you guys are talking to each other. YouTube, you can do the same. Feel free to talk to each other. Periscope loves to talk to each other. All right. The next person that's on is neck and neck. You guys are neck and neck. But because I like to go by who came on first, because they waited the longest, I'm going to go with 917324. Hi, 917.
Hi, Ashiel.
How are you?
Not bad.
Aw, talk closer to the mic, though.
Yeah, I'm still
Okay. Talk closer to the mic.
Can you hear me now?
Kind of.
Can you hear me now?
Kind of. Not that good. So tell me, what's going on?
Okay. I have a question regarding my love life. I'm single and I'm looking, so I'm just trying to see if there's any changes happening this summer.
Okay. So I'm going to repeat what you said because they cannot hear you. He says he is single and he is looking for love. All right. Any takers out there? Do you guys need me to be your matchmakers? Let me. Oh, I can hook you up. What's your name?
Ashiel, A-S-H-I-L.
Ashiel? And you're calling from New York?
Exactly.
Ari, wait, back. I could hook you up, Ashiel. Are you kidding me? That's my specialty. All right, please, God, talk to me. Huh?
That sounds good.
Sounds good, right? I could do it. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Ashiel. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see, Father God. Ashiel is your son. He's your love. He's your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 So just let me call all the cards out and then I'll talk to you. Okay, Ashiel?
Okay.
Okay, first thing I'm getting is the King of Pentacles. Second thing I'm getting is the King of Swords. Third thing I'm getting is the Four of Cups. Fourth thing I'm getting is the King of Wands. All right. I get the Fool card. I get Eight of Pentacles. I get there's a lot of stresses, a lot of broken heart, a lot of sacrifices, but your wishes and desires will come true. So the first thing I'm getting is that there's too many influences around you. You actually sound like a very lonely guy to me, right? Thank you. Lots of guys showing up. You sound lonely. That's the way you sound to me, right? But I get all these men showing up, which tells me these men influence you. So I don't know if they're brothers or cousins or historical relationships that are out there. All right? So I get earth, air, and fire. What is your sign?
Fire.
You're fire. What's your sign? Tell me exactly.
Leo.
Leo. So, historically, Leo men tend to be very bossy. Have you found that to be one of your problems with women?
I used to.
You used to be bossy.
Yeah. I'm not as bossy anymore, but I still stand my ground. I don't let anybody walk on me. I don't do that.
Ashe. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Okay.
No, 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 no. You're not gonna do that crap, male crap on this channel, Ashe.
Okay.
Even he had to laugh. He's like, okay, Ashe, you can't call me and think I'm gonna let you get away with that manly bullshit. Are you kidding me? Let me give you a good example, because I really want you to get it, right? If I were dating you in New York, I like to dress provocatively. Nice, but provocatively. I've gone to church with my boobs in my face because I like the shock factor. I do it on purpose, right? I would not like it at all if you said to me, change your shirt. Do you get that?
Yes, I do.
I would not like it at all. Period. I would expect that when a woman comes to you and she comes to you fabulous and beautiful and voluptuous or not, whatever, that you would just speak of gratitude that an amazing woman walked into your life. Not a woman that walked into your life and then you're like, but some things gotta change because I'm the type of man, I don't like it when a woman does this. I don't like it when a woman talks back. I don't like it when a woman shows her ass. And you know, sometimes you gotta wear a short skirt, right, ladies? Sometimes you just gotta show. It's summertime. Like, excuse you, showcase, put it out there. Do you understand, Ashe? There's a reason why you're by yourself. You're Leo. Leo men are very bossy. Is there anything else you could be bossing around besides your women? You got any children?
No.
Oh, well, you need some children. The best thing that you could boss around are your children. And it's so much fun to boss those kids around. You need children. How old are you?
39.
39?
Yeah, I love that issue. It's about that.
You have an issue with what?
That issue the past back and I got it away from it's over now.
Okay, talk slower and talk to the mic more. You have an issue with what?
No, I had some issue in the past that prevented me to have kids, but it's over now.
Oh, but you can have children now?
Yeah, I love it.
He says he loves children. And was it a medical issue that you overcame? It's personal, which means the woman had an issue with having children.
Yeah, but we were at the right place and right time, so to speak. I was ready.
Okay, got it. So let's be clear. Let's be clear about what you're saying. You didn't have an issue with having children. You personally,
No, I don't. No health issues.
yeah, no health issues, nothing with having children. You were with some woman, and there was some issue with the two of you trying to have children together. Got it,
Yeah, gotcha.
got it. But I have to tell you something, Ashe.
What?
He's like, what?
Ashiel.
Ashiel. I said Ashe. I'm sorry, Ashiel.
Yes, sir.
Flow better with women. Flow better. Be of love. Be of kindness. Flow better with women. A woman will give you your every blessing. Do not be bossy. Flow better. You want children? Flow with that woman. A woman will lay down with you and give you everything. Cater to you. Seriously. Boss her around. Huh? He said amen. So we've got some change here. They're saying you seem like you're a really good man. They're saying, listen to me. Somebody else is saying you do sound controlling. You really do. What do you do for a living, Ashiel?
I'm self-employed. I have a couple of online stores.
Okay, he's self-employed. Desi Doll says you need to loosen up and stop listening to your friends, which is why Desi's right. I got all these men here.
Okay.
Your men are jackasses. The men that are around you are complete jackasses. And they're keeping you single, and they're jackasses. I don't know who these men are. Since you're the fire sign, which is in my past, which tells me you're going to have to remove yourself from these jackass relatives or jackass best friends of yours. They're unhealthy for you. It's like, mob mentality. It's like they want to keep you single or want to keep you dating like sloppy women and more happy that when you're dating somebody sloppy and then it goes wrong and they're like, see, man, see, I told you, man. Like, fuck your friends. Fuck them. You want to be happy? You better go find that woman. Okay, let me give you a good example, guys, everyone. You know how I raised my son? To take care of his woman. Take care of her. That means fuck your friends. The woman is your everything. Not these sloppy men that don't know how to keep their own relationships going or is married and fucking everything in town. Don't listen to them. Listen to your heart center. Open your heart center. Remember we talked about that earlier with one of the retrograde planets. I have to change. I have to figure that the way I'm operating is not working for me. All right, enough already. Let me see where this woman is at. That's what you really called about, not a lecture for me. Another man showed up. The men, is there a lot of men around you? Relatives, men?
Yeah.
Bunch of jackass men? Fathers, uncles?
Yeah.
They're jackasses and their women are not happy.
I'm really thinking myself. I actually started to think myself in pretty much from
Yes, he said he's going to distance himself.
everybody. I started actually.
He said he already started. He already started distancing himself. And he agrees that the men around him are jackasses. They're a piece of shit. I'm from New York. Do you think I don't know New York men? Get out of here. Where are you from, though? I hear something other than New York.
African.
Oh, you're African. Yeah, well, culturally, from what?
There you go.
Nah! He goes, there you go. Well, prove me wrong then. Prove me wrong. So by the next woman that you date, you're the amazing man. I'm not promising she's going to be amazing. I'm saying you need to be amazing. Do you understand?
Okay.
If you're amazing, the man will come through. You are looking for family, though. You are looking, I think you. Do you have any children right now?
No, I want to settle down. I want a family.
He wants to settle down. He wants a family. No, we're going to keep him right here. And we're going to keep an amazing man that wants to change right here. He's a good dude. Yeah. You're welcome. You will have a child, by the way. I definitely see a girl coming through first. Too many men. Too many men. What's your sign?
My son?
Yes. You said you're Leo. Yeah, you said you're a Leo. When all is said and done, so many men. I just hate this male dominance in your life. It doesn't mean like all these men are in your life, but they really had a horrible influence on you, horrible cultural influence. Also, by the way, most African men come over to America. They think American women are sloppy, and they wield that penis all over American women. It's terrible. Most African men, many, have a wife over there and a wife here. Captain's Paradise. You don't. You know I'm telling the truth. You don't sound like that type of guy. I would be able to see that. Ironically, it's a man that is going to introduce you to this woman. It's a man. I think she too is a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman. I think she is strong, confident. I think she makes her own money. I think she's amazing. I think when this woman shows up in your life, it's exactly what you needed. I think she's highly sexual. I think you're going to wind up having a baby before you marry her. But if she's a great woman, marry her. I would say talk to some of these idiot savant relatives and friends that you have and say to them, hook me up. All right? Do not cheat on her. The minute she comes along, there's going to be other women that will challenge you. Remember, Spirit will give you the challenge. If you fail the challenge, it's okay, but just know that sometimes Spirit challenges you. All right? It could be this woman's girlfriends that start flirting with you, and you start feeling your ass, and you wind up in a corner somewhere, and damn it if you don't get caught out there. Don't do it. All right? All right. I definitely see a girl first, and then I see a boy afterwards. I'm going to stop there. Email me. What is your name? Ashiel. Just in case.
Yeah,
Ashiel.
Yeah.
I apologize. Thank you for correcting me.
sorry.
Just in case I can hook you up with one of my peoples. You never know.
I will choose.
Okay. Take it easy.
Thank you for taking my call. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. Bye. Oh my God, I love this guy. He's amazing, ladies. He's amazing. So if anybody in New York wants a good guy, you might want to email me for your own personal reading at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. Thank you, Desi. He's sweet. I want him to have it all. Yes, so don't you? But he's around a bunch of jackass men. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, you men. You men ruin it for other men, and then you men ruin it for us women, because when we finally get you, we're like, what the fuck happened? You know? Tracy help people want to donate. Oh yeah. I have a Patreon account. Let me see what my Patreon account is. Thank you for wanting to donate. I found it because somebody was asking. Here it is. Wait. You could donate at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. I'll send you the link. You could donate to PayPal or Cash App. Cash App is $ Tracy Brown Live. Or Venmo, Tracy Brown 07. I knew he was sweet when he talked to you. I believe they're jealous of him. He's successful. That's a good point, Desi. Extreme Divas. That's a good point. How do you donate to my Patreon account? I forget. I think Patreon is Tracy Brown Live. I think. I don't know. In any case, guys, remember, Dove, subscribe to YouTube, subscribe to Blog Talk Radio. Give me 3 predicted edits. I don't even care how far back you go. Give me the video, the time frame where I predicted it, and I will send you a gift card from either the Bullseyes or Walmart for $7 to invest in your own Dove products. All right. I love Dove, and I want to share Dove with the world because it's what I love. I love Dove. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. I don't have enough time to take on any more clients. But I do want to thank everyone for coming on. I apologize that I did not get to you. But there's always next Monday for a free reading. And why wait till next Monday? I am here 6 days a week at psychictraceybrown@yahoo.com. I love you guys for putting up with me. I love Monday soaps. Thank you. Wait, it's not Monday soaps. It's morning soaps. Morning soaps. I'm like, wait, is that the name of it? Morning soaps. The drama is right here, and you get to hear it first. It's like a soap opera, people. It's real life. Thank you, Desi. Desi says, I love this show. Oh, Extreme Divas, don't apologize. It's all good. Thank you for putting up with me. Still, till next time. Till next time. On Morning Soaps. My son is supposed to be creating a, what do you call those things? A song for me. For the Morning Soaps. Especially when I go to commercial break. Have you seen Roland Martin? Roland Martin on Periscope, I can't do it on YouTube, plays music. And he just sits right there, turns sideways, and takes his break. I think he's a fire sign too. He does what he wants to. All right, guys. I am just so honored that you all have stuck with me and challenged me and helped me to grow. I'm so honored that you think I'm funny and quirky. I'm so honored that you let me be a psychic and love Jesus and love God. I'm so honored that you let me tell you about horoscopes, which I don't know enough of. I would rather have an expert that knows about horoscopes. But it's all good. It'll all come when God's good timing allows it to come. Bye, guys. Love you. Take it easy. Bye.